Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Trading Camp, and for this video we'll be showing you guys this 2 indicator strategy that works perfectly on a 5-minute Bitcoin chart. So make sure to check it out and let's continue on with the strategy. So for this you'll be using 2 main indicators. The first indicator will be our house sweep indicator. So go to the indicators tab, search up house sweep, click on it. It is by In Silico, the first one that pops up. For this, the settings will be as such. We'll change the length to 60 and our length multiplier to 3. So as you can see, it perfectly aligns with the trend, and if we zoom out, we are able to tell the trend on a larger time frame, and this will allow us to make decisions whether to go long or to go short. For the second indicator that we'll be using the squeeze momentum indicator. If you guys watch my previous videos, you guys will know that I like to use this indicator a lot, and this basically helps to tell us whether there's increasing buying power and increasing momentum, because we want to be able to follow the trend and make sure that we have small pullbacks and as well as increasing momentum in our favor. So without further ado, let's run straight into taking a long trade. So the rules for a long trade is very simple. Price doesn't need to be above the house sweep. As long as the house sweep is green, we are good to go long. The second thing is we want to wait for a red pop up on the squeeze momentum. So you guys might be wondering, why are we waiting for a red indicator? Does this mean that there is increasing selling power? No. As you guys can see previously, these green bars are very big as compared to these small red bars. This always means that the buying power is way higher than the selling power. The red bars also indicate that there is a pullback, so we want to wait for a red bar to appear before a smaller red bar to appear after that, and we will take the trade on the smaller red bar. So what do I mean by that? So let's zoom in on here. We can see that we have a very increasing nice big trend upwards, and you can see that the house sweep is clearly green. So let's put it in replay mode. We'll let the trades play out. So we have it on 3x. So now we want to wait for a pullback. And how do we wait for a pullback? We want to wait for a red bar to appear. So here you can see that there's 2 red bars appearing. We want to enter on the next red bar that is smaller in size or a darker red color. So as you guys can see, when it is bright green or bright red, it means that the momentum is at the strongest. When the shade gets darker, it means that momentum is losing. So we want to wait for that to happen. So wait for a smaller bar to pop up. Here we can see that this is our entry. You can see that the red bar is previously smaller than the previous red bar, and the house sweep is green, and the red bar is in a darker shade. So what happens? Put your stop loss right below the recent swing low, which is right here. So you can see that it's below the recent swing low. This previous recent swing low acts as a support level. For this, you can aim for a 2:1 or 1.5:1 risk to reward ratio. Usually I like a 1.5:1 so that you'll win more trades. And let's have the thing play out. So let's speed it up. Let's see how this goes. So as you guys can see, it immediately popped out to our take profit level. So let me show you guys number 2 trade. So as you guys can see here, we are having trade number 2. Price is well above the house sweep, although it doesn't really matter. This is a good indicator to have. We see that the house sweep is green. We are waiting for a red pop up. So we enter back into replay mode. So we have it on 1 times. So we have the candles. We are waiting for a red pop up. There we have the red pop up. Now we are waiting for the next red candle to be either smaller or darker in shade. So let's wait for that. Patiently wait for that. And here we have the first small candle as compared to the previous one. Our house sweep is green, so that's a great sign to go in. Stop loss right below the recent swing low over here, and we aim for a 1.5:1. So let's speed it up. So this will take a long time, but as you guys can see from the screen, we have a winning trade. So now I'm going to show you guys the rules for taking a short trade. So here are the rules for taking a short trade. It is basically the same thing. We are just waiting for price to be either above or below the house sweep. Doesn't really matter as long as the house sweep is red in color. Next up, we are waiting for a green candle to pop out on the squeeze momentum, followed by a smaller green candle or a darker green candle. So if you guys here, as you guys can see from the screen, this is in real time. I am not in replay mode. This is replay mode. But if I exit my replay mode, you can see that I am trading it live right now, and you can see that this is exactly what I'm looking for based on the live trade, not cherry picking at all. So we see that price is below. You see that we have this green candle pop out right here on this mode right here, and then we have a smaller green candle on this candle right here. So you want to enter on there, stop loss above the recent swing high, which will be on this point. So put it up there, and then we aim for 1.5:1. So it's a very fantastic trade, went straight to our take profit. And as you guys can see, I am not cherry picking any trades. This is just based on live data, and I'm trading it based on live data. So moving on to our next second short trade, you can see that we have the price turning red, the house sweep turning red and breaking below the house sweep. We see that we have the green pop-up candle on right here. So let's zoom in back to here. As you guys can see, we are having the pullback. We are just waiting for a smaller green candle, and here we have it pop up. So this will be where we take our short trade. So right here we can see that we have a smaller green candle. So what does this mean? It means that we are having a loss in momentum on the buyer side, and now the sellers are trying to step in and decrease the price and sell it, make sure there's more supply. For this, you can either put your stop loss above the recent swing high, which you might think that is too high, or you can put it above the recent green candle right here. This acts as a smaller resistance. The safe play is to put it above the recent swing high, but you also can put it below. I'm going to play the safe play and then let it ride all the way down. You can see that the take profit is slightly larger, so make sure that whenever you are risking more in terms of percentage points, if you still want to risk the same $100, you guys want to reduce your position size as well. So we're going to let the trade play out. Let's see how this goes. And as you guys can see, it pops straight down to our take profit. So as you guys can see, this strategy works pretty well. I am only showing the trades that are most likely to happen. A lot of times you have to know when to not trade the markets, and certain tips I will give is like markets like this, where you can see the house sweep is going relatively flat. You can see that the thing keeps changing from green to red, and this type of markets are very risky. Although let's say if you were to take a trade right here, you can see that it is red in color. We have our thing turning dark green and a smaller size. If we put our trade right here, put our stop loss right above, yeah, you might get copped out before you make a winning trade. So it is very important to know when to not trade the markets, especially when it's so choppy like this, and when to trade the markets. As you guys can see, this is a very nice downtrend, and it's a perfect trade right here on the live data. But yeah, hopefully you guys make it out of the market with profits, and obviously make sure to test this strategy out with fake money first. Paper trade the strategy before you try it with your own money. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be releasing custom indicators soon, so make sure to watch out for that, and see you guys in another video.